we're watching history unfold. And it has been my privilege, it is my privilege to celebrate and to bring a little bit of Northern Canada and the legacy of the North that we're hoping to launch today. Before I go further, with your indulgence, since I'm so far away, I want to wish my daughter Aniela a happy 19th birthday. Canada's North has never been the birthplace of a Canadian Prime Minister, never. And I'm here today to start to turn that around. Being from the Yukon, I'm proud that I'm from the traditional territory of many First Nations on whose knowledge, wisdom, and holistic perspective we not only acknowledge, but we depend on. And therefore, it's my pleasure to welcome from the Enoch Cree Nation, Elder Irene Morin, who will recognize the land that we stand on today. Thank you. Merci. Merci.
He looked like a short guy to me, but I guess he's taller than me. The phone is way up here, the microphone. Good afternoon, everyone. And like Brandon says, my name is Irene Morin, and I am from the Enoch Cree Nation. But he forgot to say, I'm a liberal. So I'm saying I'm a liberal. I have been a liberal since 1962. A lot of you people will remember a very wonderful man by the name of Lawrence Decore, who was everything. He was a lawyer, he was an alderman, a mayor, a leader of the Liberal Party in Alberta, and my very dear friend. Those were the good old days when we had, the Liberal Party was in power in Alberta. There was a time when Alberta was red and not blue. I'm tired of being blue. I'd rather be happy. But anyway, I also remember the late Nick Taylor, another powerful man. So families out there, groom your sons, your daughters to become good, strong, powerful leaders, and maybe we'll have strong representation at the Liberal Party in the Liberal Party of Alberta. But I am here today to say the opening prayer for Mr. Carney. And it is a privilege and an honor to have been asked to do that. And when people acknowledge that they are in Treaty 6 territory, that they are in Treaty 6 territory, I have to say thank you for that. Thank you for acknowledging the fact that we are on Treaty 6 territory. I thank you for the acknowledgement. And if you would join me, please, in saying a prayer for everyone out in the world, all the people who need prayer. Just recently, as recent as very early this morning, I heard on the news that there were ceasefire talks between Hamas and Israel. And, you know, it's not just the people that are fighting there that are suffering, it's the children, the elders, everyone. And also Ukraine and Russia. You know, it's been going on too long. We don't need any more wars. What we need is peace. And I will take it upon myself to let you know that, you know, in the Greek language, the name Irene means peace, and I'm here to offer you peace. Peace of mind. So with that, please join me. And also, please, let's not forget the people in California who are, you know, suffering from all the wildfires and stuff. And keep them in your prayers. And pray for all the people in this room. We all need prayers, like I said. And also, I would like to say a special prayer for Mr. Carney, because he's going to need prayers to be strong. I just met him today. I have never met him, but I Googled him to learn more about him, and I think I like the guy. You know? He's my kind of guy.
Same high school.
And then another thing that I found out, when I first came to Edmonton in 1959, I came to Edmonton to attend grade 12 at St. Francis Xavier High School. Found out today that's where he went to, that's where he graduated from as well. So we have something in common, although we don't know one another yet, you know. So please, I'm going to say a prayer in my language, which is Cree, and please join me in prayer. Hauno tawinan gesagisa go kahayan, mitone mi uisaga te ogewehoan. Mitone oti sepayo ke te pe segewen. Kaisin totago yen gesagisa go, access a minota was ketaskamik. Anos kagisagak mi anan ne pago saganim nan minata to ogisagage. Kagi kasinamo at kagi himai to tago yakid. Nistanan kasinamaunan kagi himai to tamak. Pisaskayim nan ega tamatsamam to ne tamak. Eiga tenamaunan kamayatach. How no tawinan kita tamaskat nan vina kinanaskum tanan kagage epe witapmia epe witsihia kanto tamata kiwe. Kinanaskum tanan ai hai. In Cree, ai hai means thank you. So you learned some Cree today too, right? Ai hai.
Thank you very much, Elder Morin, for starting us off in such a positive manner. Folks, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Georgia Hall, your Member of Parliament for Calgary Skyview. Welcome. Welcome to Alberta. This land is special, not only to those who have roots that stretch back over millennia, but to those of us whose ancestors are from territories from far and wide. As you know, this land we call Canada is facing so many threats right now. We have a stagnant economy. Our wages feel like they are frozen, but costs keep escalating. We face a fractured political divide that has pitted Canadians versus Canadians, nowhere more than right here in Alberta. And now we face a threat from our closest trading partner and traditional ally. These are challenging times. In times like this, most people run and hide. They turtle under that pressure and wait for someone else to solve the problems. But what if no one steps up? Then the problems persist and fester and grow. But today, we are witness to someone standing up, stepping up for Canada, looking at the problems we face as a nation, and instead of running away from the fire, he is choosing to run towards it. He does not run towards it for himself. No. He runs towards it for us. It is my pleasure to welcome the son of Fort Smith, Northwest Territories, the child of Edmonton, Alberta, and the man to lead us into the future of Canada, Mr. Mark Carney.
Wow. I'm touched. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Irene, fellow FX grad. Thank you all. Welcome to Edmonton. It is great to be here. My name's Mark. I was born in Fort Smith, and I've been in the room next door many times. You know, picture this scene. Pack of kids, team of kids, mites and house league, go in there, get their gear on, go out on the ice. You're back in between the second and third period to warm up, and I can still hear the blades of the skates tapping on the floor as we try to get the blood flowing into our toes. I don't remember a January day like today in Edmonton when I was playing hockey, I'll tell you that. Now, I wouldn't have been there if it hadn't been for the love and the support of my parents. That was unwavering. It was also supported sometimes by my brothers who are here today. And I wouldn't have been there without all of the volunteers who coached the team, who built the boards in the fall, who flooded and scraped the ice, and who drove us across the city to rinks like this so we could beat our opponents from Elmwood to Rio Terrace, Jasper Place. You're all here and you know it. You can't say it. I got the mic. I'm going to just assert that we did. And you know, community is one of the main things when I think of Edmonton. My communities, Laurier Heights, the West End, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Communities where people come together to face challenges in support of one another, to get things done, and to build. And that's who we are as Canadians. La communauté, c'est à ça que je pense quand je pense à Edmonton. Mes communautés, Laurier Heights, le West End, Edmonton, l'Alberta et le Canada. Les gens qui s'unissent face aux défis pour se soutenir, pour accomplir des choses et pour bâtir. C'est qui nous sommes en tant que Canadiens et Canadiennes. Ma génération de Canadiens est chanceuse. Nous avons une époque ordinaire. Bon temps. De temps de paix et de prospérité. Le système que nos parents ont bâti, il a fonctionné pour nous. But those good old times, my friends, are over. Our times are anything but ordinary. The system, it's not working as it should. And it's not working as it could. People are anxious. No wonder. Too many are falling behind. Too many young people can't afford a home. Too many people can't find a doctor. And then we're living through the two biggest technological revolutions since they split the atom. And our climate is changing in ways that threatens livelihoods from Fort Mac to Fort Smith. And then on top of that, as George just mentioned, in just 4 days, the United States will swear in Donald Trump as their 47th president, a man who threatens economic force on his closest, most steadfast allies, including Canada. Non, cette époque n'est pas ordinaire. C'est pourquoi nous sommes ici aujourd'hui, pour faire ce que nous, les gens d'Edmonton et des Canadiens et des Canadiennes, faisons toujours dans des situations difficiles. On se rassemble, on fait un plan et on se bat. I'm here to ask for your support. I'm here to earn your trust, to lead that fight. I'm back home in Edmonton to declare my candidacy for leader of the Liberal Party and Prime Minister of Canada.